Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. It's Sunday morning for you guys, so happy Sunday. Hope you've got a nice lazy day planned, and yeah, it must be scraps on Sunday then, yay. So I've got a few on my desk here sitting around. I've got my scrap boxes underneath my desk. I'm just trying to get the lid on my glue, which I left off from my last little escapade. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I've got my scrap boxes under my desk, but I've got a few bits and pieces here which I'm just about to I've stopped fighting with my glue. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know what I was doing, but I've done it. Yeah, which I'm just about to drag over, gosh. So the bits that I've had out often are things that I want to do, so I've not put away. So you'll probably remember I had these out in the week, the bits of card out of my scrap box, and I noticed there's lots of little tiny, you know, really little pieces, so I don't know if I can do something interesting with those, something different rather than clusters and what have you. And I've got all sorts of things collected on this tray, so 2 little scraps of paper from the video that I've just done, another scrap of paper, and another, yeah, just some interesting scraps of paper. So yeah, scraps on Sunday it is, a scrap of lace. Right, these I think I had out in my last, I don't know if it was my last scraps, but last time I was using bits up. They're bits of, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, it's a Stamperia pad. Anyway, they're the bits that I cut off the inside of the cover, the front cover. I don't particularly like them. That one I've pulled out. I don't dislike that side of that. I don't like the sentiments and things on the other, so I might cover that one. So I might cover them and just make them into, about those little ones, but they're all quite tags shaped. They're a bit tiny, aren't they? Yeah, so I might, on that one, might cover those and make them tags. I've had these kicking around for absolutely ages. So somebody gave me these a long time ago when I started junk journaling, and I think they are junk journal. They look like they're from men's clothing and things like that, but I don't think they are. I think they're actual, you know, from a junk journal kit or a scrapbooking kit or something like that. Obviously I've not used them and I'm not going to, so yeah, I'll put those with the cover. So I'll have a little pile of things that I want to cover and use, tags, but I want to do more than that. So I've got some mushroom pictures here. Yeah, some pictures from one of Nanine's kits. It's another tag that just wants backing and cutting out. Now this I've been using as a template, and I might use this on some of these, although a lot of them are not big enough even for this. But when you've got a nice double-sided piece, if you just let's do one. Let's do something instead of just gossiping. If you've got a nice shaped tag, which this one is, it's quite a thick one. It's not a shape I could cut freehand, that is for sure. And yeah, double-sided scrap paper's often a nice way to create a tag that out of that. It's not going to be all about tags. Let's get up there to cut inside that pencil line. So I don't know if I said I hope you're all well and all that. Thank you for being here. I must have done. It's bizarre. I must have just said it and forgotten I've even said it, but just in case I didn't, good morning. Yeah, nice bright-ish day. Well, it's not a dark day, let's put it like that. And there's lots of, wish I knew the name for the clouds, and there's lots of white cloud, but a lot of them, and the sun's not necessarily penetrating. Is it cumulus something or another, stratus? I don't know. That's something else I need to learn, isn't it? So yeah, hello. Sorry I jumped straight in if I did. Brain's obviously on crafting. I should have maybe drawn that to get it in the right place, shouldn't I? This pretty blue paper that I've been doing all sorts with just recently. Nice to don't know if that's the middle, but oh yeah, so it's easy as that. So I do keep that one as a template. Yes, there's a nice little tag. yeah, what else have we got on here then? So I've got some nice coffee dyed papers. I'll put all the papers together. Yeah, so these are all, you know, scrap papers that should have really gone away into the scrap. Oh, that's a piece of that coffee dyed yeah, paper that I probably wouldn't have, I said I wouldn't have used, so they can go with the card scrap. Let's put it where you can see it all. I've got some big pieces of scrap paper. So I've got quite a lot of scrap paper out before I even start digging in that, haven't I? No, it's another one of those lot. What are these on here? What's just an embellishment from, put like my doodad's box, embellishment from the kit from Tania at Tattytreasure. And Nanine, down the rabbit hole, the Alice kit. Nice picture of a rose. Where were the mushroom pictures? Lost them. Anyway, that's what's kicking around on my desk. This is the bulk, I think, that I want to do something with. This bulk of papers here. These were going to be the tags, weren't they? So yeah, we'll do a few of those in a minute. Let's just see if we can make something with. I've got some nice big pieces of paper here, haven't I? What can I make with these and some big pieces of paper? White on the back, so probably only pockets, can't I? Oh no, I could make these into journal cards with some of that paper on them. That's a nice craft card. Oh, what have we got here? A piece that's folded over. What are you going to become? Where's my bone folder? There, other side. You're that way up, I think, aren't you? Pencil line down it there. Let's, for ease, trim it off. So I suppose that could be a nice little booklet. Nice little German booklet, couldn't it? Oh, didn't take me long to get that noisy thing out, did it? Yeah, that way up. Let's make a journal spot with it. Where was that paper? So I've got, well, that one just about fits, look. Looks like I've been cutting it with those scissors. Once I got those scissors out, I just was addicted. They're not easy to cut with either. I'm just looking for them and they seem to have gone. I've lost them. That's probably not a bad thing. Right, tear ruler. Let's use the tear ruler. So yes, when you're watching this, I should be at the caravan. I'm quite excited about that now, because obviously while I'm filming this I'm not there. But when you're watching it I will be. Yeah, so who knows, if it's a nice day I could be dipping my toes in the sea. I'm definitely looking forward to a walk along the promenade, the seafront. I haven't done it without being in pain. I mean, I have done it. Neil used to take me down in the car as close as he could, and then I would, you know, walk along the promenade. Bless him, he had to have the car wherever we went. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, but I have to be careful, you know, not to overdo it, but really looking forward to, yeah, leaving the caravan on foot and walking to the promenade and walking along it. There's a cafe. Well, there's a few cafes, but there's a big, you know, quite a large cafe that does lovely coffee, and there's a pub which I think is probably Neil's choice, seeing as we haven't got the car with us, because yeah, he wouldn't drink and drive ever, not even one, very rarely one. So yeah, that'd be nice. Looking forward to fish and chips because they're particularly nice there on the coast, and well, yeah, we haven't had those for a long time from there. Okay, it's boring, isn't it? What we're going to do to make it not boring? Let's where's my little doodad box? That's not the doodad box. This is. That's the label box, right. Those lovely bits from, that's right, I had all these that wanted a home, wanted to use up, not loads, but what have I got here? Clocks, tickets, another one of those herbs and flowers, not necessarily tickets. So a ticket, let's not think too much about it. That's pretty. Ink. Let's have this over here because you must be fed up of seeing my arms already. So these are little labels, I'm sure I've told you before, from a Janie B Digital. Get rid of that glue page that I've used and fold it over. That's it, we're getting to a rhythm in a minute. Yeah, that's nice there, isn't it? So my glue sticks arrived. I don't know if I told you I was waiting for them, but I was down to my very last one and I was halfway down it. I was starting to think, oh gosh, I've never been so low on glue. I mean, I've got purple ones. I've still got 3 purple ones from that I bought, the Elmer's. A little word, I'm fancying a little word. Field notes. Never go wrong much with field notes. Yeah, so my glue arrived. I'm pleased to say. And now I think I'm pretty sure I told you yesterday, but I'm not sure it was on the video. If you remember yesterday's video, yeah, I made a mess of filming it, and half of it was missing. And I did say, I don't know if it was on that bit that was cut out, I have a feeling it was, that Tania sent me a lovely present, and she said it was for, what do I want on the front of that? Flowers on flowers. She said it was for giving her the journal, gifting her the journal. Well, it was a gift, though you didn't need to, but bless her, she's always treated me. Yes, she sent me some embossing powders and a heat tool. Sorry, my brain won't think and talk. Just let me find something for the front of here and I will continue with my story. No. So I sent for some embossing powder and that came as well. Yep, so I've never embossed, never done any embossing. I do love these little bees from Nikki. Oh, let's have a little bee on it. Could go anywhere, couldn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I ordered myself some embossing ink, is that what I said, and that's arrived too. So you won't see it for a few days because I've got videos done and sorted, and we've got certain days. We've got Masterboard Monday and what have you. But yes, I will be having my first go on film, so you can see you can see warts and all, what hash I make of it, or you know how I learn my very first embossing. Should have put that field notes on there really, shouldn't I? That would have been with that black there. Shall we put a number on it? Yeah, I'm quite excited to have a go. Sorry about all the delving. It doesn't matter how much stuff you have on your desk, does it? There's always something else. Just like one of those little black 63. Yeah. Has that got glue on it? It has. Yeah, so what is it that you haven't used yet and you fancy having a go at? I've got so much, so much, and I do tend to stick to what I know, which is not a good trait, is it really? I really need to push myself out of my comfort zone a bit more. I've also got sprays, you know, distress sprays, and I've got stencils, and I've got like, I always want to call it modelling paste, and it's not. Some sort of paste that creates what's the word? Not definition. Oh well, I can't. Here we go again, me talking to you and I can't think of a word. When it's got lumps and bumps, it's not even, it's not flat, it's not smooth. What's the opposite to all those things? Texture, goodness me. Textured paint, paste, that I've had, yeah, coming up for 2 years now. Right, stop playing with that and play with something else. Yeah, so I must have a go at that at some point as well. Right, what can we do with that? That is, I mean, I have just been using it for back. Well, I think I collaged on it, didn't I? Shall we make a really big? Yes. Go on then. Let's make one of those. Journal card. That's it. Let's see what we've got here. We've got enough of anything without going into the. I don't think so. I haven't got that many papers out, have I? Don't think that one goes. Oh, let's just get some out. I mean, it's going to be Masterboard Monday, so you can see lots of collaging, but I really want to get through some of these scraps, so let's use it up. Anything else you want out on your table, Denise? Think there's enough there? Let's just go for it. Shall we have a piece of paper under? So this is going to be quick. Oh, goodness me. Everything wants to fight me today. I did have a fairly tidy room, not a fairly tidy table. I won't lie to you there. But I did have a fairly tidy room. Do I want it that way or do I want it that way? I think I'm going to do it that way. Before I started. I don't know. I've got everything you can imagine round me. The chopper, the box is open, the scrap box is open. The pile of gluing paper that I glue on. It's a bit too big, isn't it? A bit smaller. Right, and I think what I'm going to do is put them down. I'm going to try putting them down without inking. I've never done that. I'm an inker. Oh, sorry if I knocked you there. I'm an inker by trade. Right, that's it. We're set. We're set. We're set. So let's see if I like it or don't like it not inked. It'd be a nice change for you guys to see it not inked. Now some of the pieces I'm putting down. Gosh, Denise, stop and draw breath. Some of the pieces I'm putting down are inked anyway. Oops. I like this piece. I'm going to put it down as a big piece. I love this orangey colour. Came in happy mail from somebody. Love it. It's not a colour I would buy or pick. Just something about it, especially when it's inked, that I've enjoyed. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use a lot of it, but I've enjoyed that bit. That's a nice piece, isn't it? That's a nice top piece. Oh, we've got lots of writing on. Oh, got that a bit short. Oh dear. Let's go over there with it then. So Neil is fishing today. He's been doing some extra hours at work, quite a few extra hours, and he was supposed to be painting today, but is in desperate need of some rest and relaxation. So we've decided to, till we come back from the caravan, give it a break. We're coming back on. I've got light showing now. Look. Embrace it, Denise, embrace it. We're coming back on, I believe, Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night, because I have physio. I've got a physio appointment Wednesday morning. And so we'll do the shopping and take Mum out and what have you Wednesday when we get back. and then he's going to start the rest of Wednesday and Thursday trying to finish painting my kitchen. So, well, I don't know about finish it, but starting to finish it, if you see what I mean. Continuing, I guess is what I mean. Because I want to get the floor ordered and fitted. That will be nice. It will be nice to have a kitchen floor that's clean, new, oops, easy to look after. And I can't do that until we're painted, just in case they suddenly say, oh yes, we can come in 2 days time. Not very likely, but you never know. So look, I had more than enough, didn't I? Is that all I've got left, those 3? Don't know about that green on there. Could have the blue that way, no. What was that piece of key? No. I thought there was another piece of that somewhere. Shall I throw that out? How brave am I? Right, I've got 3 little pieces and I don't want either of them, so I'm going to have to take one out of here, and let's grab one quickly because that's nice. Let's grab 2 quickly because I don't want to oh look, that would yes, that would use up a lovely little piece that's never going to get pulled. I don't want to spend all day doing collage. I want to move on and use up some of these scraps. So what did I say I was going to do with the small pieces of card? I hadn't really thought about it, have I? I'll tell you what, if I'll leave you on. I'll put you at an angle. Yes, put you at an angle. Oops. I was thinking if they continue to grow these scraps, I might just put a whole bag full cheap on Etsy, free postage to the UK or something like that, and see if somebody would like them, because I often look at other people's scraps and think, oh, wish I had that problem with all your scraps. But yeah, your own somehow just don't seem to ignite your passion as much. Oh, sorry about the noise. It's just, it looks completely different when it's trimmed, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. So it's a piece moving on. Probably make 2 pockets or something like that out of it. We'll have a look when it's dry. I know I didn't cut it very straight. Right, get rid of the glue papers and let's have a look at these. What we can do with these. That's lovely, that piece. That might make a fold over as well. We all like folded over pieces, don't we? Shall we do corners on this one? Rounded ones. Or just on the front so that the green behind shows. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but it's different, isn't it? It's good to have different. I quite like that green in there as well. I've got these little picturey things. Do any of them fit? That one does, and then we could have some journal paper. That's not the right colour, is it? Got some nice piece of that, do we think? I think that's the only one I've got left now in my scrap bit. Down there. Yeah. Tear it. It's quite nice, that wood, isn't it? That, on the paper. Cut the whole piece down. I suppose I ought to, I'm having one side. torn. I ought to have it all torn. And then might go the other way. Let's see. Yeah, take a bit more and go that way. That's better. Oops. Right. Oh, you see that one I'm struggling with. I'm not putting that in the bin yet. Not yet. If I haven't used it by the end, I will. And I think that needs inking because it's coffee dyed. Right. And what do I want on the front of this? And I'm hiding all that green, but I want plenty of room for journaling on. Yeah, we'll have the more interesting side up on the writing piece. Oh, I've glued myself well and proper there. There we go. What did I do with my cloth? Oh, I had it 2 minutes ago. There it is. Get off me. That's it. Yeah, that is a big piece of, don't throw your cloth away, Denise. Journaling. Very white edges round there, catching my eye. That's it. Oh, sticky. And shall we just put that down as an interesting piece? I think we will. I think I'm going to have to grab a wet wipe because I've got a big... What have I done with them? Oh, they were like under my nose, so close, too close to see. Obviously had them out recently. Yeah, and very sticky. Oh, that's better. Oh, sunshine might be coming out. Lovely. Oops. Yeah, so the work on the house seems to have come to a bit of a standstill at the moment. I guess that's how it goes when there's a lot to do. It's a long-term project, isn't it? So I'm not too bothered. It's just that when people ask, I've not got... Oh, the cloth's gone on the floor. I've not got anything to say. How are you getting on? Nothing much changed. That's it. Little things, you know, things are changing. It's just nothing that people can particularly see or notice. Okay, what are we going to have on the outside of this one? Got some glue on here. These are nice, aren't they? Are they too similar? Yes. Got a little label. That's quite nice. Little label. Butterfly. Can never go wrong with a butterfly, can you? Lovely. Like it when I choose something quickly. Which way up? That way. So this is a little ticket from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, a freebie. Where was I going? Kind of there, because I want the butterfly. I was like, that's one that I've got out of a book. On it? No, because he's flying in midair. Maybe about to land on it. Gosh. There we go. Now I have got a lot of videos to catch up on, just because of the day when I had the bad headache. I ignored my phone completely because I didn't want it to make it any worse. Stop looking and move on. Yeah, so if you've got videos up there and I've not seen them yet, I'm on with them. I'm on my way. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Let's do something with these. Shall we make a couple of framed pieces? Oh, that's just perfect colour for around there for matting it. It's a little bit of white on that. So what do you do with your scraps? Do you do this, get them all out and have a play every now and then? It's a gorgeous picture, that. And that really enhances the... I could even have a little word at the bottom of it. It's not square that way. It isn't. It certainly isn't. Make it look a little bit specimen cardy. Not quite, but a number or a word. Yeah, let's ever so lightly ink it. Just so there isn't the white edges there. Glue, oops, glue again. So I'm currently trying to get as many journals made as I can with book pages that I've got spare. Not spare. Spare's not the right word. Book pages that I've got, that I've had for a long time, that are kind of just sitting on the shelf. It's not very square at the bottom now either. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm hoping once I get some of those sorted, I will start using some of this ephemera that I'm making with the scraps, because I'm making a lot. Start using it in some of those journals. Okay, let's have another little word. So it was a good move putting all the little tiny ones into their own tin. I could never find them in the drawer because I have my words in a drawer. Yeah, they kind of all went to the bottom, and they were hard to find. Seedling. Limited edition. Something sort of that's nice. I think that might be a bit too small though. Peaceful. Well, maybe not. No, I could mat it on a little bit of something or not. What do we think? It stands out quite nice on that. No, I'm not going to. Wonder if I can, just in case there's any white edges that will appear once I've glued it. Oops. Yeah, that's something different. Oh, come here. Lovely. Don't know why I put those up there. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Right, let's find another piece that we can make something with. What's been in here a while? That. Right, so they're just one-sided. Maybe we could, you know, I've made all those slant pockets. I was thinking I could make some small slant pockets. Oh, now, what size are you? Let's have a measure. Are you square? So you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 centimetres. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very nearly. It is square. This is an offcut from making those slant pockets, I think. So let's make it 10 exactly. Let's see, I'm thinking, I watched Tania a few weeks ago, I think, a few videos ago, make some triangular pockets with her. I think she used 6x6, and I was just wondering if I could make a small one. So I presume it went, if I remember rightly, corner to corner on there. Oops. It's not as easy as you think. I think that's corner to corner. Yeah, I think one's slightly bigger than the other, but what she did then, and this is double, yeah, she made one the tag and one the pocket. That's a good idea, isn't it? I think it was Mandy Chilvers, I think that she got it from. So if that's the pocket it wants, where was that? What do we think to the black lace on there? Not much. I was just thinking it could do with a bit of something. Bit of ribbon on the actual pocket itself. Yeah, let's glue that on. I think I'll have them. I'll have them both blue. Which way is that? Sometimes ribbon's double-sided, sometimes it's not. That's not. It's that way. Yeah. I was thinking if it'll be easy if I glue it on and then cut it off. I might be able to use one of my little clusters or something to put a tab on there. Ooh, that's a very wobbly straight line. So's that. I maybe should have had a bit showing. Let's see if I can move it down. That's it, if I have just a little bit of that blue showing. Oh. It's going that way, and that's going to be the piece that goes in, the tag that goes in. Something stopping it, but this needs yes. Oh, it don't quite fit. That was a shame, wasn't it? Never mind, I've got my box here open. What have we got here? Pink. We don't really want pink, do we? There's plenty here. There's got to be something. Look, there's more of that. More of that cardstock. Gosh. Oh, I know. Come here. It's running away from me. For this. I want something that's right on-able, that is. Right on-able, you know what I mean. Blue page. I'll be able to embellish that pocket as well and put something on it, won't we? Use up another doodad. So that's from a book and it's exactly square, so I could actually get it corner to corner exactly. That would be good. Yes. Can I cut it exactly? I suppose, I don't know, I was thinking maybe I should make it a little bit shorter. I don't know. Let's cut it exact if we can and see. Yeah, that's good for writing on. It's the right way up as well, didn't even think about that. Now, did she have them tucked right in? I can't remember if she did or not. Oh, I quite like it just like that. Maybe a tab, I'm thinking, on there. Have we got any in here that want using up before I dig one out? And there's all sorts of things I could make tabs with. Oops. But not an actual tag that goes over the... No, there isn't, is there? Where are you then? Something else out? Oh, I must have had them out. Oh dear. wondering if there's one in here. No. Right. So what have we got? I've got one with a pretty blue flower, a plain one. This butterfly one, which is from G. Kerr. Don't know how far that will go in though. No. That's too big. So one of these two tiddly ones. I think I'm going to go with that blue flower. And there we go, adding things to the doodad box. And yeah, I want it right on the edge really, don't I? Whoops, what are you doing there? Right, I don't know how long I've been on. How many things have I made? I'm hiding them all with my 1, 2, 3, 4, because I want to do a couple of those tags. Let's get this one done. So the time goes nowhere, does it? Right, are you going to... I'm going to play, seeing as I had such trouble getting the lid on you earlier. You bunged up. How did I know? No, I haven't got time to mess with you. Let's use Fabri-Tac, because I need to go and put my washing out. As it finished a good 20 minutes ago, I believe. Right, let's have the blue tab there. This is going to be one of those that doesn't really look too inspiring until you get it on the page. Oh dear. Once again, my phone's on. Let me just... it's just a message, so it will keep bebopping. I'm talking about using up scraps I have over here. Let me just cut it off. My snippet roll. Just wondering if a piece of that butterfly, let's just tear around there, tear it down a bit. I'm just thinking it might be a nice embellishment on there. It's got a blue butterfly on him. Still a little bit too big. A little bit. Just taking nibbles out. With the blue flower as well, yes. I'm not going to ink it either. I don't want to make it too grungy. Oh good, I used a bit of Snip It Up as well, so Snip It Roll. Super. Yeah, like I say, until that actually goes on the page, it's not really going to look like much. Right, let's get a couple of these tags done, covered, because I keep pulling them out and not getting them done. Where are they? Here. That's one we've made. Right, these ones particularly. I just wanted some backing on that. Can you be a quick make? You can. Oh, come here. Yeah, so this is the Stamperia one. I know some of you will be looking at that tag thinking, I like that tag. But if it's not me, I won't use it, so rather than just keep it. I suppose I could have sent it in Happy Mail, but better, because I like that side, better turning it into something. And that is actually from the cover, the front cover. Come on. Yeah, I know my glue's wet and I shouldn't be cutting, but I want to show you what we make when we finish. If I don't cut it out, it won't look like anything, will it? Oops. So it's quite full on. Just spotted that blue. What would that blue flower be like on it? I think it's too much. Thinking a flower might be nice on it though. A flower sticker. That was just the wrong colour, wasn't it? although I did like it. Something light and creamy. If I've got anything, I think yellow might be the lightest I've got. Oh, they're washes. I don't want washy, I want to... Where are all my stickers then? Yellow, maybe a pink. We've got a pink. Too big. Smaller pink. Whoops. Oh, what's that? Right, corral them, Denise, corral them. No escaping. Sort of a purpley pink, isn't it? Yeah, stop curling up on me. I know one side's wet and the other's not. It'll dry nice and stiff, and then I will I'll trim it again, but just so you can get to see. Right, somebody said to me put some tape on this if you can't get them open. Or was it the washy ones they were on about? Must have been the washy, I'm guessing. Don't think tape would separate this. It's really stiff plastic, for want of a better word. Is it acetate? No. What is it? Oh dear. I should have just seen where I wanted it first, shouldn't I? I don't want it over that bird. Higher up then. Yeah, so it's kind of blending in, but yeah, it's very blending in. I thought it would stand out more than that, to be honest. Right, we'll let it dry and see what happens. Right, where's those ones? These. Let's see if I can stick these on. What have I got here? Oh, this purple. Shall I stick them on that? Let's do some on each then. So stick them on the back, for goodness sake. Yes, that's just the sort of thing I would do, isn't it? Which way up are you? That's the right way up, so let's put some on you to start with. It's just habit, isn't it, to put things face down. Oh, gloopy glue. Top Guy, it says that. It's definitely a made up label. And this one says authentic. Oops. Which, yeah, you do sometimes see on. You can just tell they're not proper clothing labels. They're definitely scrapbooking or junk journal. Oh, Denise. Looks like, well, probably both sides will need covering anyway. It's just habit to glue on the, don't do it again, to glue on the wrong side, but this is the side I'm trying to cover. Okay. I just got one for this purple. Oh no, I've got three there. Oh, stop sticking to me. Okay, you might have to see these three in the pictures at the end. Oh, I've done it again, look. It's because I'm rushing now to see what they actually look like, but because it's only a matter of yeah, cutting around them and putting a bit of something through them. You'll decorate them another time. And we'll have a quick look at what we've made, and then you can see these in the photograph. So remember, it's Masterboard Monday tomorrow, so we will be definitely I hope that's the right way up. Oh, I don't think it matters, I hope not. I'll let them dry before I cut them out. We'll definitely have a nice gentle masterboard make. Okay, let's see then. There's lots of junk on my desk, isn't there? Right, so that probably will be cut up into either two pockets or, excuse me, two journal cards. So we made that. We made this lovely flip up journal spot, and this flip up journal spot, which are handy for filling pockets. We made a little journal card that wants finishing off with some ink and straightening, but it's very wet. We made this little specimen card, shall we call it. Yeah, we used a template and made a tag, and then we made this corner pocket inspired by Tania, who was inspired by Mandy. Oh yeah, we put something on there to write on. I was thinking, why is it a different colour? And then the 6 tags, which I'll cut out in a minute. So give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching me play with some of these papers. Let me know that you've got boxes and boxes of them too. And yeah, pop back on tomorrow for Masterboard Monday. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye.